Well, good morning and welcome back to the Racing Trucker. Well, we're back at the track here at Mid-Ohio and it is race day and it is raining. I'm getting sopped wet here walking to the trailer this morning. So if you guys remember last week when we tested here, the first day, it was a wet day. And we got a lot of data and stuff for running in the wet. Well, it's raining now, so hopefully that testing that we did last week is going to come in handy. So going to get my rain jacket on, my galoshes, and we'll get to work. Well, the race is in 4 hours from now, so will it be wet or will it be dry? We don't know. We're watching the weather closely, but we're prepping the car for whatever comes. So we'll see how it goes. Malcolm, what do you think of this rain?
This rain? Opportunity.
Opportunity? What do you mean?
The rain equals out everyone. It's all equal.
So, came into the truck to get some quiet so I could talk a little bit. So today's plan, well, it's raining, so we're going to wait a little while and see what the weather looks like it's going to do. It's a 4-hour race from noon till 4. So engineers are looking at the weather right now and figuring out what we're going to do with the car. Even if it stops raining before the race starts, the track's still going to be wet for an hour or so got a plan for that. Luckily, like I said earlier, during our test we had the exact same situation, so I think we have some pretty good plans in motion. We can take care of this, so we'll see. Our drivers, Greg and Sean, are both really good in the rain. Not particularly super fast, but safe. And you know, it's a game of attrition when it's raining like this. So my only worry is not them. They're really good about keeping the car on the track and everything. It's about the other drivers. Some of them aren't as experienced in the rain and they can slip and slide all over the place and hit us. So we have to be prepared for that. We're going to bring some extra parts to the pit. We're going to be ready for any crash that might happen. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully nobody hits us and we can have a really good race. The rest of the day after the race, we have to tear everything down, load this truck, and then I need to park it somewhere out of the paddock here on the grounds so I can get some sleep. Tomorrow is a long day for me. Tomorrow it's a 6-hour drive from here to Rochester, New York. We have some shop space rented out in Rochester because our next race is at Watkins Glen. So that's only like an hour and a half from Rochester, so it's really a good setup for us there. Once I get to Rochester, I pack my stuff up, Uber to the airport, and fly home. So I get my flight's at like 5:45, and I'm going to land in Sacramento around 11 o'clock at night. Hopefully I'll be home between 12 and 1 in the morning. So it'll be, with the time change and everything, it might be close to a 24-hour day for me tomorrow. But that's just another day in the life of a racing trucker. So here we go. Let's go racing. Alrighty, we're in the car and thinking about a rain race. If you look at the dash, there are no defroster vents. There is no blower motor, no heater, nothing like that. But what we do have is this windshield actually has wires running through it, and it is a heated windshield. So in case it is raining and the windshield starts fogging up, the driver can turn a switch on and he will have a heated windshield and it'll defrost and he'll be able to see.
wanted to put my hands up and try it. See, oh, I can see it.
Well, the fan walk's going on right now, and as you can see, everything's still pretty wet from the rain. So the guys are kind of worried about slipping coming off the wall. So they're in the process of putting some grip tape down on the wall, give them a little bit of extra traction, so when they jump over, there's no slipping going on. We are going out on wets. Even though it stopped raining, you can see everything's still pretty wet. So we might be coming in for an early pit stop as the track dries, if it doesn't start raining, to go back to slicks. Well, it's a possible change of plan. You can see the track starting to dry out a little bit. We got about half an hour before the race starts. We are on pre-grid, but we brought out the slicks and our portable tank, lifted up the car in the air. So we might be taking the reins off and going to the slicks before the race starts. Oh, and the call has been made. We are going to take the reins off and put the slicks on for the beginning of the race. It's drying out.